Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new thriller Like Father, Like Son. And this is from writer-director Barry J. And this film focuses on a young man, played by Dylan Flashner, Eli, whose father, played by Dermot Mulroney, is on death row for being a very violent, sociopathic human being that brutally murdered a bully just right outside of a school. And Eli is starting to experience these violent tendencies that draw him towards killing people. And this film is trying to tackle this idea of, generational violence and trauma and understanding the darker inherited kinds of things that we get from our family. And is that set in stone? Now, the thing is, this film does not take nearly enough time to really dig into that in a meaningful way. It just bluntly, bam! Hey, look, his father was a sociopath, his kid's probably going to be one. And the story takes place over a trek of time to show that this is something that expands through generations. And there's no nuance or nothing really clever or interesting is said about this topic. It's just very bluntly, bam, in your face. And there's nothing that's expanded upon. There's no debate or anything like that. It's just, hey, look, this is bad. And there it is. And then the film goes into a lot of violent acts that are just strung in there through the story. And the film gets repetitive narratively because it's Eli, killing people, and you're just okay, we get it. He has these urges and stuff like that, and every character in this film is so underwritten and stereotypical and have no layers to them that they all feel like paper cutouts of ideas that are thrown into this film. And you have the boss, who's just a absolutely 100% horrible jerk that just says all the wrong things at every single line. You have this young woman that Eli makes a connection with that just so happens to be, oh, she's a diamond in a rough kind of thing, and they're we want to go run away together. And it's just, the tone of this is so dark and so oppressive and doesn't offer anything of substance to explore its themes, that it just feels overbearing, violent, and mean-spirited after a while. And it's just there for shock value. And then the directing choices, there's just so many aggressive editing ploys to be hey, this scene's intense, and obnoxious sound editing to be this moment's intense, and all of it feels so clunky and ineffective in trying to convey actual thrills, building real suspense. This just feels like somebody had an idea and was well, if we have this character's dad kill people, him kill people, and then we worry about his son killing people, there's a theme, right? And then nothing else is really added to it in a meaningful way. So by the time the credits roll on this, it's what did we learn from this? It just feels like an excuse to show violence on the screen and be see, violence is bad. But the film doesn't take the time to actually help us realize it's but what? What besides that? And it leaves a lot to be desired. But those are my thoughts on Like Father, Like Son. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.